This one's Banks of the Roses. On the banks of the roses, me love and I sit down. I took out me accordion for to play me love a tune. Middle of the tune, so she sighed and she said, "Oh Trevor, lovely Trevor, don't you leave me." Oh yeah. When I was a young boy, I heard me father say that he'd rather see me dead and buried in the clay sooner than be married to any runaway by the lovely sweet banks of the roses. On the banks of the roses, love and I sit down. I took out me accordion to play me love a tune. In the middle of the tune, oh, she sighed and she said, "Oh, Trevor, lovely Trevor, don't you leave me." And then I am no one away, and soon I'll let them know that I can take a bottle or I can leave it alone. And if her daddy doesn't like it, he can keep his daughter home. And young Trevor will go roaming with some mud on the banks of the roses, me love. And I said, I took out me accordion, play me love a tune. Middle of the tune, oh, she sighed and she said, "Oh, Trevor, lovely Trevor, don't you leave me." Ooh. And when I get married, it will be in the month of May. The leaves they are green and the meadows they are gay. And me and me true love will sit and sport and play by the lovely sweet banks of the rose. On the banks of the roses, love and I sat down. And I took out me accordion to play me love a tune. In the middle of the tune, oh, she sighed and she said, "Oh, Trevor, lovely Trevor, don't you leave me. Don't you." On the banks of the roses, me love, and I sat down. And I took out me accordion to play me love a tune. The middle of the tune, oh, she sighed and she said, "Oh, Trevor, lovely Trevor, don't you leave me. Oh, Trevor, lovely Trevor, don't you leave me." Yeah.